right? And we use the... He gets an SMG, right? Yeah, he gets the carbine. Yeah, he gets the carbine. And we could just take the... Yeah, we could just take the... Yeah. Let's fix that, though. Ugh! He doesn't have anything that completely covers his face? Oh, that's horrible. Why? Why would you do this, game? Yuck. Yuck. Give me a helmet, bro. Give me a helmet. Give me a helmet. There we go. And then we'll go shoulder. We'll go Inquisition. We'll do... Or Death Watch, excuse me. Do all the Death Watch. And then we'll go Death Watch. And Astartes chapters, we're going to go with, of course, the Carcharodons. Because space sharks are awesome. Hee 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 hee. Tee tee tee. Tee tee. Okay, there we go. Gotta say, though... Radical Islam's gotta go, or there will be no peace in the world for any period of time. I mean, yeah. So, I mean, you could have said the same thing about frickin' Catholicism 500 years ago, you know what I mean? Or Islam then, as well. If Europe wants, they can form an EU military. I don't really care. Yeah, but the EU military, a lot of people don't like that. Right? Because it brings back, especially in Europe, because Germany is essentially the leader of the EU. And I do find it kind of funny that that Germany, the main villain of World War I and II, and the reason I use this is because in World War I they weren't really villains. We just kind of made them out that way to be, you know what I'm saying? But they were the main people we were fighting. In World War II they were the villains, obviously. But so are some of our allies, you know, Uncle Joe being the primary example. So, but yeah, not only do a lot of people not want an EU military, they want the United States to continue to be the world hegemon because they don't want to pay for a gigantic military to defend their tiny ass little countries or their half-assed continental government structure thing that they call the EU. And so they would much rather the United States of America just handle most of that shit, and then they get free healthcare. That's kind of the way it works. I've heard of a lot of Europeans say very similar things to that. They are more than happy to let the Amerikanskis just you know, whatever. And it's one of those things. It's like, why is Europe free? Well, because America. Well, how does that work? Well, it's because one, America has a gigantic military. But the United States military is not why the United States doesn't get invaded. The reason the United States doesn't get invaded is because there are more guns here than people. And I'm going to tell you right now, if the United States were to get invaded, it would be very bad for whoever tried to invade this country. Like, they would need a lot of ordnance. And I don't mean like machine guns. No. I'm talking like artillery, rockets, all that stuff. Because like there are places in the United States you're not going to be able to break unless you just basically dust the entire thing. Like nukes and stuff like that are about the only things that are going to be able to bring the United States to its knees, other than its own stupidity, in my opinion. And let's just be real, dude. Radical Islam is not really the driver for a lot of this stuff. A lot of it is geopolitical in nature, and the religion is used as ad hoc. And it's used to get... And because Islam has the whole, you know, what's it called? Martyrdom thing with it as well. Which is even more so than the martyrdom of Christianity, right? Because you just get into the kingdom of heaven, but if you know you're a freaking, but if you die in the name of God in Islam, you get 72 virgins and the whole freaking paradise thing, you know. So, yeah. And the worst part about it is that it, like I agree with Sam Harris. It is a death cult, even more so than Christianity was, with a lot of the dumb stuff that it did. About, oh, don't worry about this life, worry about the next life. So we do the big daddy, big bro, beat the younger bullies shtick. Yeah, something like that. Not really. I mean, they're not younger brothers. We're actually the young sibling. But what the difference is that we're 8 feet tall and they're all like 5'9". 5'6", you know what I'm saying? That's the rub, bub. And that's just kind of how it went down. Weed face. Lovely. Great, so the low-level dude got dropped.
What? I assails my bones. Take all you can carry.
And wokeness? What about wokeness? Said somebody joined the game. I guess he's still loading in. Ads are about to start, by the way. FYI. Wokeness is a death cult? I don't agree with that, actually. That is an inaccurate statement, in my opinion. Well, that's not the death cult part. That's not an aspect of wokeness per se. That is an aspect of modern. It's an ancillary part of commie gobbledygook.
Changing magazine.
Right, that's a demoralization factor rather than just a thing about wokeness. Like wokeness specifically, like this is why you got to be specific and you can't just like apply it to everything because it doesn't work like that.
They shall not.
Is because what wokeness does is it essentially uses the socialist project of economic redistribution of the have and have-nots, the proletariat, the bourgeoisie, and it turns them into race and gender politics. So instead of the rich versus the poor, it's now white versus black, men versus women, cis versus trans, the whole fucking nine, right? And I'm over here in the third category as a transhuman, being like, but where am I at? I don't get any of this stuff. I think it gives me a damage bonus. Pretty sure it gives me a damage bonus when I cloak. Dude, it comes up super fucking quick, dude. Holy shit.
I hope you are cleaning it often.
Oh, I see. If you don't stay cloaked for long, it's just like the other one. It's just like the heavy one. It charges quicker because you didn't use as much of it. Nice, because it's still got energy. Very nice.
On site. Sourcing demolition. The Munitorum does not store explosives to codex standards. It's enough to demolish the bridge.
Out of here, motherfucker! I can't see him. They'll be fine. See what I mean? They don't instantly die just because I parry. I actually have to do damage to them. Bob and weave! Bob and weave! Bob and weave, baby. All right, ads are over. What were you saying, bud? Did you miss my entire explanation of wokeness, or did you get that? Because all I got was a question mark. Whatever's going on, he's getting his ass whooped. I'm sorry, did you need something? Nope. Oh, of course he hit me. Gotcha, bitch. It won't let me parry. What the hell? No! God damn it. Okay, let's go get Weed Face. Alright. Ads got in the way? Yeah, but I specifically asked you what, and I stopped talking once I realized ads were going. So you're like not explaining it to me, so I don't know where you didn't hear me. So yeah, that's why I asked specifically about it.
Armed and ready. Structural support for demolition.
Did he get it? He almost got it. Yeah, because it doesn't do the AoE damage around them, it still knocks them all back, but it doesn't do anything. So anyway, the whole point is that putting the whole anti-natalist thing onto wokeness is an inaccurate description of what's going on. Just as a form of fact, right? Because that is a very different thing that's going on there, rather than it being intrinsically part of it. They're tertiarily politically aligned. That's kind of what it is, right? It's like the same way that Nazis are aligned with the right simply because the Nazis pretend to espouse traditionalist values, even though they're just using it as a bullshit to get people to vote for them, kind of deal. That's how that works. So, yeah, the wokies tend to be, but hashtag not all, because the vast majority of people who are woke are not actually like truly that way. They're not inculcated into they're not indoctrinated into the ideology fully. They're just, it's the popular thing to do, just like Christianity was, 80 years ago. And so the silent majority will just parrot all the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what's popular. And the vast majority of people are followers. So, I've been watching Metatron, and he's good. Oh, Metatron is a badass, dude. I love that guy. And what I was getting at is that wokeness is basically taking the communist gobbledygook idea of the proletariat and the bourgeoisie, that dynamic, and applying it to things that it was never meant to be applied to, as far as, the originator of the socialist experiment were concerned, like Marx, is that you apply it to gender or race or sexuality. So instead of the bourgeoisie versus the proletariat, which is the rich versus the poor, you have white versus black, women versus men, trans versus cis. And then you have me over here being a transhumanist being like, but I'm the third category. Where do I fit? So it's fucking asinine is what it is. And so all the other stupidity of communist slash socialist thought that comes with their ideology then gets applied to the gender. Then gets applied to gender and race in ways that it was never. Not only is it never meant to be that way, but it also doesn't make any damn sense. It's like this, right? It's like in the communist ideology, the poor, the bourgeoisie. If you're bourgeoisie, then you can treat rich people if you're the proletariat, my apologies. If you're poor, and that's the proletariat, then you can treat the bourgeoisie any way you want, and it is considered ethical and good, even if you are a complete douchebag to them. It doesn't matter, right? Even if everything you do is evil to them, evil toward them, like you murder their children, none of that shit matters, right? Because you're punching up. So it doesn't matter if you murdered their children and raped their wives and all this other shit. They deserve it because they're rich. That's the way the fucking commies think, right? Punching up is always correct, no matter how bad it is. So, and the defense is, and always the defense is the freaking Hassan Piker stupidity of, well, I wouldn't do that, and that's not the way I would do it. Yeah, fuck you, dude. I will throw that guy under a bus all day, every day. The biggest bus. That guy can suck it. Because they're evil. No, that is incorrect. It is because their ability to judge right from wrong has been co-opted by an ideology, right? Their own internal morals no longer function because they have been propagandized into another set of beliefs, right? It's how otherwise good people were basically gassing Jews, you know, putting pregnant mothers on their knees and blowing the brains out.
Give the hive beast a moment.
That's how you get people to do that, right?
The charges now.
But yeah, that's how you get that to happen. And so when you take this thing, when you take the communist, slow socialist gobbledygook of this punch up mentality, and it's always ethical to punch up, and so it's the same thing they do with Israel, right? This is why they absolutely say it was right and just that Hamas did what they did on October 8th, or not October 8th, or whenever they did it. I forget what day it was. Was it October 8th? It was like last year, wasn't it? I actually don't remember. The point is that shit. Okay. But yeah, the point is that this is why they celebrated Hamas slaughtering civilians, is because they are the oppressed in this situation, and no matter what they do, it's okay. It's right and just and ethical, because resisting oppression is always correct, no matter your methods. No matter your methods. That's their whole point. No matter your methods. If you're resisting oppression. So when all these activists who are woke say that they are oppressed, this is what they're talking about. This is what they're talking about. This is what they want to do to you. This is what they want to do to your family. This is what they want to do to the entire United States of America. When they say they're oppressed, they want to murder you and your family and rape your children. That is what they mean. That is not hyperbole. That is it. That is why they call the United States a white supremacist country. That's why they call it a patriarchy. That's why they use all of these incendiary terms. It's because that's what they want to do. They want to overthrow the United States of America and do that stuff. And like I said, it's not because they're evil. It's because their worldview has been shifted so far that if you lived under the oppression in Nazi Germany, you would want to, like, do that to them, right? Yes, you would. Would it still be right and ethical? It depends, actually. If you're just going through some random town at the acid of Germany, just murdering civilians and doing horrible things to their women, then no, that would be completely horrible and unethical and makes you a monster, right? But according to the woke, it does not, and that is the reason. That is the reason.
Precisely what we needed.
This is why having children at drag shows where they perform striptease and it's basically a burlesque show is considered okay and ethical, because it's queer. Literally, it's a punch. It's the same punch up mentality. It's not grooming kids. It's not doing anything. It's exposing them to LGBTQ community, and that cannot be bad, no matter how it goes down. That is essentially the way they think. Now, unfortunately, fortunately, that's not the way everybody. It's not the way everybody is, and most people would agree that that's really bad, and we shouldn't be doing that.
Munitions here. Inserting pressure lines of fire. Continue pursuit.
And this is why when Tennessee came out with their law to try to prevent children from participating in these kind of shows, it was so many people lied about it. It was just like the Don't Say Gay bill in Florida. Like everybody, like they all lied about it. And the reason they lie about it is because of two reasons. One is the same thing I talked about with the woke, and their worldview is so fucked up that it doesn't matter. Punching up is always right. And then two, many of them are political hacks that it doesn't matter if it's good, bad, or evil. These are the actual evil people, right? The evil people are the ones who are true team players, that it doesn't matter what their team does, no matter how bad it is, they're going to cover up and they're going to obfuscate for it because they don't want to lose. Those are the actual bad people, right? Because they know what they're doing is actually bad, and they continue to do it anyway because they don't want to lose. Ugh. It'd be nice if it were easier to see the middle of those things. Oh, all right. Now this is going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting. But it's basically the same reason why there are Christians who would deny abortions to rape victims or deny abortions to women who have had miscarriages and the fetus, the dead fetus, is still in the womb. So I hate to get all grim on there, but there are actually people who would ban DNCs for that, and that is where you simply remove the carcass before it physically expels itself. Sometimes it can't, and it could hurt the mother too. And there are people that want to ban that type of shit. And I'm just like, okay, you do you, man. You do you. What are we doing? Can we go? Can we go? You need to heal, bro. Keeping the cycle of life going. Yes and no, because there are delineations and variations of that, right? Many of them are anti-natalist because, oh, I tried to block. All right, where are they? Gotcha, bitch! Oh, yes! Oh, get wrecked! Yes! Give it to me, son! Give it to me! Oh shit! Here it is! Here it is! Oh! Hup. And it hit me, and we dodged it. Roar! Gotcha, bitch! No! I tried to block it. No! They're coming back from over there. He got up. Ow! Did we get him? Holy shit, we got him. Okay, good. and yes, like, the thing you got to remember is that the reason that this anti-natalist thing fits on almost the entire broad left spectrum is because the vast majority of things that they talk about have the side effect of percentage-wise producing less children, where the vast majority of the things that the red team pushes broadly tend to increase the population producing more children, right? Like, you know, promoting marriage, promoting family, all these things, you know, obviously they're going to increase, like they're not going to make people have more kids necessarily, but the simple fact that it's in the air as part of the culture will make people bend toward that because most people are followers. You know, I never wanted to have kids. I was always an antinatalist for the longest time. And it wasn't until I basically got down to the lowest point in my life and I couldn't understand why I wasn't happy. And a lot of it, or just content in my life. Why did going to work every day feel like the worst thing ever? You know what I mean? Ever since I got out of the, when I was in the Navy, work sucked, but I enjoyed my job and I liked what I did. When I got out of the military, I had a few jobs where I liked what I did, but even though I liked what I did, every day I got up, I was just thinking, like, why the fuck am I doing this? What am I doing? Why? Like, I don't want to do it. Every day was a struggle to force myself to go to work because I needed the money, because I didn't want to go to work. And so, for the longest time, I never wanted to have kids either. And then I started to realize that one of the reasons why I may be suffering from some forms of depression and why my life wasn't going the way it was is because I wasn't satisfying my body's biological needs for certain things. And the certain thing was having a spouse that I loved and having a family. What is the basic perk? Headshot damage increased by 10%. Shots get to 25% of normal range damage. Okay, cool. What's the next one? The amount of ammo you can carry is increased by 10%. Stalker bolt rifles. Yuck. Ooh, reload faster. Okay. Headshot damage is increased by 10% for all squad members. You know, we could use a sniper rifle, I guess. I really don't want to. Max spread, damage against terminus level enemies. Just max spread, I guess. That'd be fun. Are you just starting operations? No! FPS Dres Mac? I am not. I have level 25s and everything but sniper. And so I'm basically running low-level missions, helping dudes out. That's essentially what I'm doing. Yeah. Like, see, I've got all the knives unlocked. Yes, thanks though. I just figured it'd be fun because I was running the highest level operations over and over and over again, and it was fun. Don't get me wrong, but I hate that they don't have fucking helmets, like actual helmets. What's wrong with you? Like, when you're not in combat, I completely understand the fact that you're not wearing a helmet when you're in your armor. I totally get that. Totally get that. When you're speaking to people, totally get that. But why? So off, because it's not like we really care about what the Space Marines look like. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we really care. And so it kind of bothers me to no end when I see gigantic 9-foot tall superhuman, you know, genetically engineered walking tanks, and motherfucker is not wearing a fucking helmet. The most important part of your body is your noggin. And you're not wearing a helmet. The f is wrong with you? Did none of you see Saving Private Ryan? Don't take the helmet off, dumbass. I'll never forget that, dude. He gets shot in the head, ding, and he's like, oh, it saved my life. Catches another bullet right in the dome. Like, how stupid. Like, I could understand taking the helmet off and be like, oh my god, it just saved my life. But doing it at where you don't take any cover? It's so dumb. It's so dumb. All right, let's go. Alrighty, let's go, baby. Let's go. Yeah, I've got like most of the stuff unlocked. I think I have a few of the chapters that still aren't unlocked, but I've got most of them. I need to get the DLC, but if you buy the DLC bundle, does it give you all the DLC stuff to unlock? Or is that just for later? How much is that, by the way? How much is the DLC for Space Marine? Space Marine 2. Gold Edition. Where's the Season Pass? Ultra. I don't need any of that shit. There we go. Oh God, it's 40 bucks. Jesus Christ.
In the refinery to destroy the enemy swarm. The Cadians were tasked with providing assistance, but we have since lost contact.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
First, proceed to the Cadian.
Like the thing that makes me the most mad about it, I think, is the fact that
the refinery and complete demolitions to
first time I've heard the most important part of your body is noggin. Yeah. It blows me away. Like I said, that gigantic space marines with like uber technology, and some of them don't wear helmets. What are you doing? Like how many resources did the Imperium spend to make you a soldier? How many men died to make your gear? And you're just gonna piss all that away because you don't want to wear a helmet.
Precisely what we needed.
Okay. It's like, you don't want to fight? Fine. I'll just shoot you in the face. Maybe next time Trump should wear a helmet with all these would-be killers. Yeah, that probably wouldn't have helped. Like, the thing you gotta remember is that helmets are great. Helmets are really awesome. What they don't do is they won't protect you against an AK-47 bullet hitting you in the head. What they will protect you against is shrapnel. Little bitty bits. Just like when you wear a construction helmet. The construction helmet is not there to stop a crane from falling on your head, because duh, you would be dead, regardless. What it's there to do is to stop a nut or a bolt that fell from 200-300 feet up in the air from reaching terminal velocity and going straight through your fucking skull. Because that's way more likely to happen. I've actually gotten hit in the head by falling debris when I was in the Navy. Yep. Not cool, bro. Not cool. What up, Home Slizzle? How you doing? Homie! Oh! And goodbye. Nice to meet you. Thanks for playing. Home Slizzle Dizzle. Do 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 do. Yeah, like I said, won't protect you against the AK-47. Yeah, what I was saying is I actually got hit by it was a tiny little nut. It was about that big, I think. No! Get wrecked, motherfucker! Oh! And we all miss him. We all miss him. Trying to be fancy.
Inserting fresh magazine.
What I get, I guess. That's what I get, I guess. You know, this thing does rock on this difficulty anyway. It just shreds the little guys like holy shit. But I got hit by a nut, and so if I hadn't been wearing my helmet, it would have taken my ear off. Well, I was well, I mean, I've always been a stickler for safety because I as a relatively smart individual, I do indeed understand how dangerous some of this bullshit that we did in the military is, and so I was very much a safety nerd. Like there's nothing. Here we go. And grenade. Oh, there it is, baby. Come at me, bros. Nope. What? What happened? Oh! I thought it was a little guy, and it was a big guy. It was this guy was whipping me in the butts. Ripping me in the buttocks. I'll see you in about 2 minutes, boys. 2 minutes. Unfortunately, it's break time. Love your faces. See you soon.
Diligence, brothers. We will find those foes. Sweet.
One. Goodbye.
Nothing spotted.
Nada. Zip. Zilch. Seto.
Stealth ready.
Honestly, I should be playing on level 2.
Captain,
Yeah.
the demolition codes are secure.
Level 1 is just too
To the
easy.
Prometheum refinery and
Too
complete the
easy.
demolition preparations.
I mean, I'm still taking a little bit of damage because I'm fluffing around. I'm not actually trying. So that's why I was playing on the Bulwark, is so I could just basically live, so dude bros didn't fail, right?
We cannot backtrack. Route clear. Nothing is always good once it catches fire.
Extremists. Are they fighting him?
I stole my target.
Oh, he got him.
Changing magazine.
He got him. Look at this! Look at this tiny little gun. Oh, it does have a forward handhold. Okay, cool. That was weird. I was spamming the button and nothing happened.
Inserting fresh magazine.
Burst control, boys. Burst control. And to be fair, we are playing it on the minimal difficulty, though. Minimal! So there is literally no sniper helmet that I want to wear. Actual helmet that you get for being a sniper. That's sad. Because for me, man, it always has to have a fully enclosed helmet. Like, I'll never understand it. I'll never understand it.
How close are you to the Prometheum?
How you could have these dudes in giant fucking armor.
You are making good time.
How you can have these dudes in giant armor and then just have their heads completely exposed. Like even as superhuman as they are, one stray bit of shrapnel basically ends their entire existence. Right? One tiny, like, lasgun shot. Well, maybe not a lasgun. Maybe. I don't know. Would a 9mm penetrate a Space Marine's skull? I wonder.
Use the cords to break them off. Finish its deployment into the grid Promethean well. Cautiously. If you know what it's good for.
Yeah. I do wonder. I often wonder. It's escapism, and because it's like, oh no, I know what it is, dude. I'm well aware, but for me, I can't have the escapism part when I can see their face and they're on the battlefield. Like, one of the reasons I liked that movie that I talked about earlier, the Hell's Reach movie, is because all the Space Marines have their helmets on. Every time they're fighting, they have the helmet on. They take the helmet off when they're talking and people want to see their face. Otherwise, they have their fucking helmet on. Which makes complete sense when your entire life is about fighting. Right? That's the thing that, like, they're warriors and they're doing the like most anti-warrior thing you could possibly imagine. I mean, because I mean, you could make the argument that there are warriors in the past, blah 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 blah. That's true, but the problem with the warriors of the past thing is that they were ignorant assholes that, you know, did shrooms and had erections when they went into battle to scare the enemy. Like, that's not really gonna work against chaos, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna look at your erection and be like, "Oh, look at mine. How about that?" Dude, I hit the fucking button. Nope. Nope. It kind of feels like I'm playing the assault with this thing. Whip out the fucking pistol. Give it to me, baby. Yes. Yes. Take it, Xeno. Take it.
It will make a good vantage for your ambush.
Indubitably. Okay, so on this difficulty, the SMG absolutely shreds the shit out of everything. I am kind of stoked, actually, how cool it is. we may have found another class that I like to play. He is literally behind a wall over there. That's great game, great. Like when Calgar comes in and in Space Marine 2 and he has no helmet, and I'm just like, you know, just a sniper. Well, to be fair, he does have like a shield of some kind, so there's that. So he can be forgiven. But Titus not having a, he's standing there with the flag, right, with the banner.
Gather on my mark. The battle lies ahead.
Where's the other guy? He's standing there with the banner
On the other side.
and shooting his pistol in that cinematic moment, and he's got no helmet on. Now, I know why. They did it for cinematic purposes, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I get it. I completely understand. The point is that all it would take would be one human chaos worshiper hiding in the little thing to be like, oh, I see a dome. Boom! And put a green laser beam right between his fucking eyeballs into his forehead. And it's like, so when I see them without a helmet, that's exactly the kind of thing I think about, because that's exactly what I would do. I would, oh, there's a gigantic Space Marine that's like worth 2,000 soldiers, but he's not wearing a helmet. Let me take my giant gun and shoot him with it. Framed puppet, what level is he? 11. Oh, what? I dodged that. I'm gonna grab his ass. Nope. And right in the back. Oh shit! Oh god! Get away from me! Alright, we're good. We're good. We're good. I think we're good. Yep, we're good. Fun. So he's 11 and 9. Yeah, like I said, I was still running level 1s well up until level like 15. So mainly because Tango sucks at the game. Yeah, I was still learning. That's really what it boils down to. I'll take the shot. GG, boys. I was like, oh, he should shoot that. And it's the moment I thought. I was like, hey, there's an explosive barrel. He should totally shoot that. Boom!
Medical stims found.
Bada 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 boom.
We have arrived at Nozick's facility. Run distraction efforts as long as you can.
If there is one thing I know, Lieutenant, it is how to pin down enemy.
I will hold you to that.
Space sharks. Yeah, I do agree with a lot of people that
Wait until the Xenos swarm.
the cosmetics for the other chapters are kind of meh, mainly because you're basically your ultramarine is cosplaying as another chapter. That's essentially what it boils down to, because almost all of the normal heraldry that your chapter would have is just completely gone. Right? It's just non-existent. Like the Carcharodons, for instance, a lot of they have like Maori tattoos on their armor. Not tattoos, but drawings, like the tribal carvings and stuff. They have that all over their armor. They have like frickin' they have shark teeth or big teeth that line their shoulders and, you know, their knees and their elbows and stuff like that. They have all kinds of stuff like that, and you can't get that in this game. You can't have any of that stuff. So it kind of means that you're basically an Ultramarine cosplaying as another chapter, right? Especially because a lot of the heraldry that you wear with your as you level up, a lot of the stuff that you get that goes on your armor is specific to the Ultramarines and not other chapters. You know what I'm saying? If you were to have that kind of honorific as like a Carcharodon or a Black Templar, it would manifest itself in a different way.
Dig in. We need that bomb triggered for optimal yield. Orbital scan estimates the bulk of the swarm will not be in position for a while yet. Keep your heads and get it done. The swarm is upon us.
All right, let's go.
They are almost over the wall. We may be overrun, but never defeated. Initiating burn.
The bulk of the swarm is continuing along the predicted path. Continue holding.
Bitch. God, yeah, it definitely feels like I'm playing the assault with this SMG. It feels like it has a similar firing pattern. Get wrecked, bitches. Wow. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
I offer my service.
Halfway there, brothers. Keep it up.
They are clustering at the walls. Deploy grenades.
Burn, demons.
Swarm has almost fully committed. Be ready for my mark.
There you go, buddy. I'm sorry, excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Get off my wall, damn it!
Readying next volley.
Are we good now? Well, I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything, but you know.
Those rotten bastards.
We will stop their advance cold.
There you go. Just in case you didn't see that. What's up, dude? I didn't notice it had like a little freaking Aquila there.
Tenant biocides down 90%.
And work later, but I want to play a mission of Xenonauts 2. Well, yeah, I mean, everybody wants to do what they want to do rather than doing what they have to do. Right? Like, it's one of those things, it's like I am... It sucks that I'm disabled.
Returning to orbit.
That sucks. But I am very privileged because this is basically what I do for a job.
Be ready for rearm refit.
Which is just kind of what the hell, man. Just what the hell. You know, other than being a father and pseudo stay-at-home dad kind of deal. You did clean today? I did sleep a lot today. Dude, I slept today. I slept a lot too. I was gonna go like watch some videos in bed and try to get myself to sleep. No, dude. I was super tired. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm getting sick. Oh, my wife is sick. Oh, and then my son's probably gonna get sick, and I'm probably getting sick. Wife gave me Ebola. Ebola. Family is huge. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Oh, I did ding. Almost ding twice. That's what that was. I was like, wait, what? What happened? So now we got max ammo. Lovely. Lovely, baby. Lovely. Let's go ahead and buy that. Go ahead and equip it. What do we get? Some nonsense that I don't care about? Yeah, there we go. Just, sure, why not? Sure. Blah, 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 blah. So, why is that gold? It shouldn't be gold. That should be bronze, shouldn't it? Yeah, it should be. That's the helm. Why is the chest piece? Oh. See what I mean? See what I mean? It doesn't allow you to, yeah, it doesn't allow you to change any of that, so. That sucks. Really, really sucks. I can't even put an emblem on it? Wait, what? But I have an emblem. I have emblems unlocked. Huh? What? Decal is not available? What? Why? But why? Look. Look. I got one of these. I got this one. This one. This one. Wraithbone. There you go. That's cool. We're good. Okay, so, did we level up our sniper? Or, excuse me, this bad boy? We need 5 experience. Are you kidding me, game? I imagine I'll feel better when I have things in my life that aren't just good, but people want to be around. Yes, that's true. That's true. I would also highly recommend you get more sleep, bro. Like, I know video games are great, and I was the same way for a long, long time, but you really do need sleep. You really do need that sleep there, my man. You know what I'm saying? So this one just has more damage and accuracy, and this one has... Wait, it's 3 and 3, right? 3 and 3. So it lowers the rate of fire, and it lowers the reload speed, but it gives piercing, range, and it lowers the ammo 10 and 90. So it basically makes it a more... It's interesting. Makes it like a... Not a sniper rifle, but a more marksman type rifle, yeah. So it goes tat, 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 rather than... Brrr, brrr. Hell, it's only 5. It's probably still sprays like a mug, dude. It gets more piercing too. That's interesting. How's the top one? So we're at 7+. It's not great. 8+. That's not bad, but it's still 10 and 90. That's kind of dumb. 10 and 90. That one loses a little bit of. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad either. And let's just go ahead and grab Imperalis. No, let's do this one. That one's nice. I like that one. I like it a lot. And we can do the pistol to be the same. So, I mean, I've got the entire perk tree for the pistol, so it's just kind of magazine size, magazine size, magazine size. That's where it always is, man. And the knife is the same way. We have the full perk tree unlocked. Yep, we sure do. And we're using the green one because I want a parry weapon. Because I want a parry weapon. Oh. Oh. See, I don't know what it is about perfect parry, but without fencing, it definitely feels really bad. Maybe it's just because I suck. That might be it. I love how I was like, I have no interest in playing sniper. And here I am playing sniper because I want to help low-level dudes level up. I'm down, bro. I'm down. If you notice, he's got all the Inquisition stuff, too. It is weird that if they are high level, right, that they would be doing this on this difficulty. Maybe they're doing it for the same reason I am.
We are inserting you near a bridge held by the Imperial Guard that intersects with its path. You will level the whole structure and crush that Xenos monstrosity in the collapse. Visual on drop zone. Setting down. Assist in the defense of the bridge until you confirm that the Xenos Overlord has
It's the heavy.
the kill zone.
Heavy is 9.
Excellent
Tactical's 11.
strategy. Talassa shall bring swift victory.
Delta Wing box checked. Meridian still in the air, Lieutenant.
Ooh.
Talassa receiving. Commencing mission. Acknowledged. Proceeding to relay. Maintaining out.
And he hit me. It only took half, though. He only took half. Half my shield block, not a whole. Shame. The hell is that? They're screaming over there. What are you doing to that guy? Bruh! They die so quick I can't get the execute. Where is he? He's up there.
Readying next volley.
Whee! I'll take ammo. I'll take all your fucking ammo. Yeah, I'm max ammo. Alright, that's good. I was hoping for some freaking frag grenades, but no. Can't have any frag grenades. Can't have any frag grenades. Yeah, I think after this, I'm probably going to go back up to level 2. Or maybe I'll leave. Well, what I really should do is I shouldn't continue to help the same people, as I should just do quick matches as the bulwark. Just to spread the love around. That's what I should do. Yeah. I mean, I could do it as the sniper, too. I guess that really doesn't matter. Who else gets the power sword? Does anybody else get the power sword? The assault doesn't get the power sword. He gets the fist. Yeah, he gets the fist and